Giving you all a chance to get in here. Like I said, I'm giving you all a chance to get in. It's negative on all. It's negative on all forums of online, huh? I was reading the comment. It got me laughing. Y'all, y'all don't know no people that always got it. Oh, yo, mama. I'm sorry. What was that? Deep video I want to do today. Hopefully you guys seen the video I did earlier. Now I'm gonna finish. I wanna I wanna finish that. We got some things to get straight before I teach y'all. I'm not sure if y'all realize that, but we got some things to work. We got some things to work out in our relationship, and I like my women. You know, I know y'all want y'all trinkets, but I know y'all want y'all little gold digging stuff, but blah. We gotta work out some things. I don't. I don't like. Peace and wisdom. Lions. I am. Some of y'all are good with me. Well, ain't none of y'all good with me because I don't know none of y'all. You know. But I want to do this video explaining the deep thing about the physical death that we have. If I'm not clear, let me know. But like I said, I want to do a deep video, this deep video explaining that. How the physical death that we go through is not the real one. So I want to give y'all the jewels on that. When y'all fall asleep, this is unconsciousness. Let's say you get knocked out, that's unconsciousness as well. And physical death is unconsciousness too. When y'all get lost on the events that happen leading to the death. You get my point? Meaning all you have is unconsciousness. Whether you falling into sleep, somebody knock you out, and the physical death y'all have is the same thing, unconsciousness. And that's all you have. And you have whatever you was doing before you went to sleep. You was watching TV, doing this or that, and you went into unconsciousness. In that way is how y'all view physical death. So if somebody dies a tragic physical death, that's what make y'all call it death and not just regular sleep. You get my point? In that the physical death we know is just man getting lost on the physical moment that made it. You get my point? Look at it in that way. Like, if I ask you what's the difference between what was so different between when Pop Smoke died and went to sleep the day before, then y'all gonna say he got shot. That's the difference. But in terms of him going unconscious, what What's the difference? In that physical death to y'all is the moment, the physical moment that leads to the death. But all y'all know in the physical, for the most part about death, is that moment. Never looking at it like, oh, death is unconsciousness. And how far down does that go? And when y'all go to sleep, which is unconsciousness, y'all still have a wake there. I call it dream. In that, what y'all think death is not death. It's just whatever you call going to sleep and waking up in the morning. Technically. Now this goes much deeper. But before we get before we get there, like I said earlier, you guys don't make sense when y'all coming in. I'm starting not to like y'all. Salam. Gregory Bullock said the difference would be how he got there, either peacefully or harshly, such as getting shot. You just made my point. I said death to y'all is the moment before whatever death is to y'all. Not saying whatever death is to y'all is accurate. Like I just said, it's just the moment of what transpired before. So like you said, the difference between them going to sleep and dying is, you get it? One goes to sleep peacefully, one dies getting shot in the head. That's the difference. And so that's my point. Y'all lost on the physical transpiring, as if that's the death. Getting shot in the head ain't death. Death is whatever happens after that. And how far is this death when you over there? View it like sleep. How far does unconsciousness or whatever you in goes? Of course, y'all can wake up while y'all unconscious. And that you have to grasp. You can wake up when whatever you call death to be. You get shot in your head, you die, they have your funeral. You can still wake up the same way you wake up when you're not even here and you sleep. Like that. You're not the body and you're not the world. But that's what y'all lost into. In that, you get my point? I don't understand that. Now, Daya. I'm trying to make sure I word it right. I want to disrespect you, and I am. But I want it to hurt. I want to do it so good. Oh, y'all thought I was going to say something else? No, I don't want to do. No, I'm going to disrespect all of you disrespectful people. Now, you don't speak to me in that manner and be like, why I thought bro was listening to the Quran. You know where you are before you comment. Now, this is not a place for religious people. If you're religious, you can come. But know where you are. Ain't too much to ask in this life. A lot of y'all run around dumbed out, taking offense to the word dumb. Know where you are. It ain't much to ask. Now, like I said, a lot of y'all lost into religion. And lot of falsehoods. It's not the place for that. Now, back to death. Here's the deep part. Now, y'all thought I forgot. Y'all thought I was about to go back into this death part. But we was at the part where I said, we got some things to work out. Say, may God show you the right path. What God are you talking about? You got Muslims. They got their God. You got Christians. They have their God. The Hindus have their God. I don't think the Christian and the Muslim view themselves as having the same God. And so when you say, may God show you the right path, what God are you talking about? And the correct answer isn't the God who created you. You don't know me. My mama is the God who created me. Her and my father. In terms of the God that created everything that creates, who are you talking about? I'm saying all I'm saying so you can see that you're not that bright. You just speak verbatim. This is why you don't even know what God you're talking about. Meaning you're not somebody that care about God. You care about talking. I'm talking about the God who created you and will take you back whenever. I'm making my point. My point being, you have no God. Otherwise, what God are you talking about? That part. According to everybody in a religion, their God is the God. If a Christian's talking to a Muslim, he ain't talking about the Muslim's God when he tell him, you need to find God. And so what God are you talking about? What God do you worship? It's not a trick question. She said, listen, if only you read Quran in English, you would understand. You still ain't answered my question. Peace and wisdom, cross and bright. I don't want to jump to the conclusion that your God is Allah. What God are you talking about? And this is what I was speaking about earlier. Y'all don't ever answer questions, and y'all don't ask them. You follow? Now, are you a Muslim? And is the God you talking about the God that showed me the right path? If you whatever religion you are, there's only one God and we both know damn well. I don't know nothing you're talking about. And a person that never been inside of a city before, they don't know nothing you're talking about. Before America was turned into cities, many indigenous people didn't know nothing a city dweller that came here was talking about, especially in regards to their religion. Now, don't be so desperate to comment. Listen, because you're not a preacher in whatever religion you have. Born Vegan said there is no God. There is, but y'all don't have no understanding. Y'all lost. Now, whatever religion you have, you reflect on yourself, meaning Most of y'all have y'all religion and y'all God, but you not on the right path. You a liar, but you won't acknowledge that about self. I done seen Christians, Muslims, and all of y'all that claim y'all gods from y'all religions. I done seen all of y'all lie, fill in y'all own blanks, and alter y'all own religion to make a point. And everybody else in life seen that. If you tuned in here, I watch y'all argue if God is black or white. This the Hebrews. A nationality for a pet. That means you was conquered by another race. They developed a city in your place of the forest and then they named you after it. God black now. God got a nationality. Like I said, I watch y'all do the most dishonorable things while trying to recruit people into y'all religion. You see how she's saying, or he's saying, I'm sorry if you thought I disrespected you. Are you listening to the tone that I'm speaking in? Again, y'all don't never make sense in regards to whatever I'm saying. It's almost like you're retarded. Again, I'm talking calmly. You let me know. That's why I ask questions. Y'all never make sense in regards to what I'm saying, posting, or doing. How does that happen? Question. Simple question. It's not a trick question. Meaning I'm not you. So how would I know how how would I know why you don't make no sense in regards to what I'm saying? Now everybody watching, you can clearly see whoever this person is, they ain't made no sense in regards to anything I said thus far. They just keep saying stuff. They're not a troll or anything. They just, why when I'm speaking, y'all ears don't work to the point where y'all don't even respond making sense in regard to what I said. Making a point for some of y'all to see, man, you done. Your brain worked on whatever was pumped into it 1,000 times. Outside of that, when you're dealing with reality, you tell me, where would you come to the perspective that I took offense to anything you're saying? Like retarded almost, and can't explain it. It's not a trick question. I'm grown. I like to get to resolve. Any problem gotta resolve. It's just a matter of understanding. Now my question to y'all is, why y'all come in here like y'all stupid, then get offended when you're called stupid? I don't have a clue what y'all do at this point, because the brain is on. Now, back to you, Daya. Gregory Bullock. Salam, champ. Y'all have y'all gods. But y'all don't reflect on y'all own self. You get it? Meaning y'all will tell somebody you need to come into God and get on the right path. The person you talking to could see you and know you ain't on the right path. You ain't even making sense when you speak. But you don't reflect on self in any way to say like, If I'm directing somebody to God, I should be godly myself. So it makes sense. Now, y'all be lying and stuff and doing a lot of dishonorable things. So we always gonna clash. And if I write a whole paragraph explaining about God at the end of the day, you're only gonna listen to yourself. Let me help you out. You just had a whole conversation with yourself. This is why if I ask you, when did I tell you I don't believe in God? In this whole conversation, you tell me in what moment did I say, I don't believe in God? When was that? That part. But you're conversing with me as if I told you I don't believe in God. That part. Do y'all get my point? Meaning y'all like stupid. I don't get that. So all I could do is ask the question. How deep is y'all stupid? I'm sorry, it was the song, How Deep Is Your Love? But I had some good sex to that back when I was a youngster. You feel me? Back in my day, I did that all day. But how deep does the stupidity go? Meaning you're commenting and saying a whole bunch of stuff that ain't got nothing to do with what I said. You're telling me, even if I write a whole paragraph explaining God, I didn't ask you to. I didn't say I didn't believe in God. You said, when I'm trying to figure out, all I could do was pose the question. Do some of y'all need to go get SSI? Because if you can, other than that, it's just explain to me like a normal person. Why y'all don't hear nothing I say where y'all responding back like y'all, you get it? I'm not saying it to be funny. I'll post something, y'all comment makes absolutely no sense. It's not trolling. Somehow, it's just like now with Daya. You tell me when I told you I don't believe in God. And when I asked you to explain God to me, I didn't. So why are you talking to me along that context? I'm just saying all I'm saying so you can see for yourself. Now maybe you worded whatever you worded. I call that dumb. But what do you call it? I call that beyond dumb. I don't even know how that happened. That's why I can only ask and say like, what are you talking about? He said, Wallahi, bro, if I explain anything, my hair will turn white. And so those of y'all that's in religion, you should clearly see why I say, get out of it. Religion and God, two different things. I'm not sure who told a religious person God and religion was the same thing. Your religion is just the gathering of the people and whatever dumb stuff they saying. Pretty much what you doing. And if you look at any religious person, you'll see that. They just talk in terms of the ears working. They soul already. Meaning they can't hear nothing. They a full glass that ain't even that big, but it's full already. Shot glass, but it's full to the brim. Other than that, I ain't asked you to explain God. I ain't told you I ain't believe in God. I'm expressing to y'all how y'all don't believe in God. Y'all lie. You make up your own thing in your own head. Y'all do whatever y'all want. Didn't say you should come into my path of righteousness. What path of righteousness is that? I done seen the Hebrews, the Pan-Africans, Christians, Muslims. I done watched all y'all exploit God. Meaning overly use the word. Having none of the ways. None of them. in senseless arguments with each other about God, lying to make a point, over skipping the truth said to make a point. That part. Y'all don't care about no God? That part. Y'all care about whatever attention y'all seeking when y'all exploiting the title? Because that's all y'all exploit in the daytime. The title. You grasp? God. You a Muslim, you supposed to say Allah. And a Hindu supposed to say whatever they say, and everybody, you get my point? Y'all not seeking God. Y'all seeking a place. And this is what the lost is always seeking. A place. And so y'all found y'all place. In terms of God, y'all worship lie. Otherwise, you tell me y'all ain't seen nobody lying. Y'all don't have y'all little groups where y'all huddle together and lie. That part. That ain't got nothing to do with wisdom, path of God, or anything. Avoiding questions and things like that ain't got nothing to do with no path of God. They got to do with a path of the lying. Y'all the opposite of God. That's why y'all exploit God. I don't care what religion you in. You exploit God. You don't have no relationship with God, but you lie and you tell people that you do. But if I ask you anything about God, you don't know nothing. You just know the verbatim, meaning you brainwashed. Outside of that, what relationship you got with God? Y'all met God, or y'all came into y'all churches at y'all lowest points? What that got to do with God? What do you at your lowest moment, because you done exhausted your possibilities in being dishonorable? You know, people live dishonorably, then they hit rock bottom, then they find God. Part. What do God got to do with you when you hit the bottoms? That part. Ain't nothing down there but the damn devil. You got to raise yourself up a little bit and at least meet God halfway. How you coming to God when you filthy and finished? That part. You broke the law, you did a crime, then you went to jail and you finished. You done did all the dishonorable until they put you in a cage. Now you found God. That's not finding God. That's serving dishonor, lying, whatever else you want to call it, until you put yourself between a rock and a hard place. That means you fulfilled that shit. That part. And then y'all find y'all religion in the low place. And then the Muslim nigga that was a criminal come out with a part in his head and a bow tie on. And because he read the dictionary, he want to use big words now to make it look good. He changed his look. He changed his speech. But in regards to his morals, that ain't changed none. Otherwise, you tell me why is religious people at war right now? You will figure regular people, you know, the people that religious people like to say, the lost. Religious people like to always call people who ain't in their religion lost. Why y'all the ones doing all the killing? Don't skip over that truth. You got Israel and Palestine warring right now. You got people in New York right now protesting this war, taking sides. A Muslim blow up this place or that place. A crazy Christian go shoot up this or that. I ain't hearing no regulars. I'm just hearing religious people doing what they do. I don't worship Allah. Y'all worship mullah. That money. and that bullshit talk. And that's the truth. And the same with a Christian. Y'all worship running y'all mouth and lying and pretending nothing else. And y'all come here with that dishonor, taking offense like I sent you an invitation. You a Christian, so you get mad. You say he don't believe in God. You don't believe in God. Your religion is based on God hanging on a cross dead. You worship the death of God, but you won't keep skipping over that part. You a Christian? Listen. Your God is dead. Y'all say, I'm going to wash up in the blood of the Lamb. Y'all practice eating this dead God. How you don't worship the God being dead? Y'all believe that God going to sacrifice itself for y'all. Y'all God is a sacrifice. That means it's going to trade with y'all. Y'all the dead. I'm giving you every way for you to see yourself. You don't worship God. You worship the death of God and the saving of your goofy ass self. You worship selfishness. And they called the self the Satan in the past. And that's why your God is a man. Because that's a reflection of y'all own self. I'll say God was a flesh and blood man that walked the earth. Why? Why he couldn't have been a pit bull? You know, in the past they say God was a goddamn bull. Before that, a squirrel. Now he's a lamb chop. I mean a lamb. A baby back rib. Now he's a lamb. I mean a man technically. Meaning he's a lamb and a man now. Because you know man is sick. But y'all have y'all God as this flesh and blood man. Beat up on a cross. The bird's nest on the head. Like the ancient deity of old. You know the bird nest headed deity. He had a bird on the head. You can Google bird headed gods of old. A bunch of Greek gods gonna pop up in some ancient Egyptian ones too. And he got like a goose on the head. And they come from Isis' house. You know, Isis being that egg cell, a precursor to the beginnings of physical life. Meaning you gotta get an egg cell all body to come into physical life. And that egg cell is the doorway. And all them characters come from Isis' house, you can say. And so y'all got a bird's nest on the head. And beat up and dead. But if I tell y'all, man, y'all don't worship God. Y'all worship God dying. Your religion is based on that. And y'all gonna skip over that? And start lying. That part. Y'all gonna do like Daya did. Start telling me, man, you should come into the truth and learn about God. I know more about y'all God than y'all do. Y'all don't even have ears. That's why y'all book always say, he who hath an ear. Because once you get lost in religion, like I said, y'all soul is y'all sound, and sound is twofold. And once the soul is soul, so is the ears. Because sound is twofold. The sound is the going out, and when the sound is coming in, that's the hearing. One thing, going out and coming in. And this is coming from your vibration, which is your soul. Your soul is the vibration that the sound come from. All sound have a starting vibration. The sound just being the vibration raising in its hertz. Y'all soul, and y'all ears don't work. And that's why y'all texts always keep saying, he who hath an ear. Because they know y'all don't. And so, peace and wisdom, Sir Jones. Christians are old ladies. Y'all be mad at stuff like that when I say that? Because that's the truth. I've been in life for a little while. Ain't nothing, ain't nothing in the church but old ladies and young ass girls that look like old ladies because they done fucked their life up so fast. Tell me when I'm lying. And then they sitting there, wig on crooked. Is it stuff like that that I say that piss y'all off? Because I just speak the truth. I ain't tell you to fit whatever you fit. If you a Christian, you come in here, I want you to ask yourself, how I'm supposed to know what you want to hear? I don't even know you. This for any of y'all that got a problem with anything I said. When did we have a discussion and I know you to know what you like and what you want to hear? How I'm supposed to know a Christian don't want to be pointed out to you in Satan worship? You see how your God is all beat up and dead and you worship the death of this thing and the saving of yourself? Yeah, that's devil worship. Self-worship, selfishness. And worship lie. That's why you lie a lot, to make your point. I'm supposed to know a Christian gonna get mad at that. I would figure they would say, damn, thank you, I never noticed that. I never noticed my God was beat up. Beat up and hanging from a, basically meat on a stick. A shish kebab. And say, Solace, I never noticed that about my God. Thank you for bringing that to my awareness. Y'all go in the dumb and be like, he evil, talking about me. I'm evil, this and that, start lying. And that I say, man, I think they know. Other than that, you explain to me. Now, I know a Christian, or any religious person, it wouldn't matter what you say to them to save them from their religion, because nothing of any importance was said to them for them to join it. Again, nothing was said to them that was so important or deep. There was no deep reason why the Christian became a Christian. They was born into it. Their moms was a Christian. They did whatever they wanted with their life, and then at some point they decided, I'm going to be a Christian, for real. But there was no deep moment or anything that made them be. And that ain't nothing you could say to them to make them not be. Because there wasn't no deep reason for them to be to begin with. If you were a Christian, you could just let me know when I'm lying, since you so mad. If you were Hebrew or whatever, you just let me know what was said that was a lie. Now I'm supposed to know what you want to hear. The point? Y'all ain't got no honor. Meaning, y'all the devil. And it's undeniable. Meaning, fucking cobwebs? Damn, I should have never spoke about Jesus the Christ. Put the cobweb on it. I forget there's a thing called fear. And a lot of y'all have fear. That's what your religion did to you. And the truth is behind that fear. But when I say little things like that, y'all like children still. So you get it? I think like, man, he playing with Jesus. God's name ain't Jesus. I don't know why you like to keep playing around that. It wouldn't matter what I say about Jesus. That's not the God name, and you know that. So why are you dumb talking? Why are you dumb thinking? And that lie right there should let you know your religion is a lie. Otherwise, why y'all use the wrong name knowing that that's the wrong name? What's the point? Why don't none of y'all know that the understanding of the religion, clear cut and simple? Why y'all still trying to figure it out your whole life? So it boil you down to, well, I hope and believe that the law won't, like, come on. We gotta get real at some point. Jesus Christ trying to push. Y'all Jesus Christ. Meaning y'all the dumb fools full of ego that got thrown up on the cross. That cross being y'all religion. And that's the truth. That's what that symbol represent. All the selfish, lying ass people that fell under this cross. That cross being the symbol of the religion. This is how symbols work. The symbol represent the church, which is people, evil motherfuckers. If you a part of the church, you just a gullible. Stop acting like you a part. This is where a lot of y'all get butthurt. I'm part of the church. No, you not. You sit in the audience. You not nobody. You need to stop playing with yourself. And when your ass was homeless, ain't nobody in that church helped you. And when your ass was borrowing people from your family last week for money, nobody in your church gave you shit. And this is every religious person reality. Y'all talk about each other and bullshit in that church. But when it comes down to the real, y'all can't even get inside y'all steam church when it's a whole hurricane or something. But let's just pretend, you know, it's a just thing. And so, like I said, when you dealing with religion, you dealing with the evilest of the evil. And a lot of y'all take offense because you like to act like you really truly a part of that evil when you ain't got nothing to do with the heads up in the church. Now, one thing, you just a gullible in the audience. You ain't even sure why you there because you ain't listening. I don't want to lie to none of y'all. Y'all be in church talking about his service over. Damn, preacher taking a little long this week. How your religion so just and you desperate to get out? You talking about, damn, preacher running a little long. I'm trying to go to the mall after this. I'm trying to go eat with Sister Johnson and them after this. Fix wigs and drop mic. Okay, sorry. I be swearing y'all so deep with it. You drop your wig and a mic. I'm trying to go eat with Sister Johnson, fix wig and drop mic and steps off out the church. That's how y'all that's how y'all carrying it. Get real. Now, like you said, DG, it's a tough pill for most to swallow, but it's not a tough pill. Most people lie feel. They got too much ego. Too much ego and not enough wisdom on the ego to grasp anything or ever acknowledge when they wrong on something. And so all y'all in religion, well, I told you. That's all I can say. Why y'all keep coming here? Well, I already know why. I already know why. Y'all thirst. Y'all hunger. You ain't gonna learn nothing where you at. That mind of yours, starving, thirsty. That's why y'all come here. Come here because truth directed y'all here. I want nothing. Me personally, I want nothing to do with liars and, y'all in religion. But y'all keep getting directed to me. And so like I said, we have to get our relationship straightened out. Coming here saying you a Christian, that's a disrespect to God. You could feel like, I don't feel like that. I already explained to you how it is. And it's beautiful, you a fake religious person. You have a fake relationship with God, where the things you say don't matter. I have a real relationship with what y'all like to put under that title, and calling shit dead and disrespecting it is not the way. God can't die. You don't ever need to speak God on death anyway. And the moment you do, blasphemy. And God gonna die for our sins. That would never happen. You gonna die. Some lesser thing gonna die. But God gonna not never die, because that don't have nothing to do with God. Death, that is. Life and death being two separate things. And y'all disrespectful in that way because y'all don't know. That's why y'all text say, forgive them, Father, for they not know what they do. How you speaking death on life? Again, y'all say God gonna die for y'all sins. God, which is life, ain't got nothing to do with the death part. And you know that. But y'all say otherwise because y'all worship what y'all do. Death. And that's why y'all die. I ain't talking of physical death. That's why I was explaining that in the beginning. That ain't nothing. But this is why y'all die, meaning all y'all in religion. Because y'all think blaspheming God and exploiting God is the way, even though you know it ain't. That part. And so y'all could keep overlooking all the truths y'all want. And y'all can keep being unfair when you come here. And that's y'all debt. And you can play with yourself on it. That's real life. That's your debt. Otherwise, you tell me when I lied. It's that simple. When I lied. When I said what you want me to say. When I tap dance so I could get liked. Y'all can get the truth until it burn y'all guts up and y'all don't want to hear it no more. Then I'm done. Other than that, what we talking about? Y'all can't even face me. That's real life. When y'all see me in real life, you know what y'all do? Y'all bow and don't even realize it. Again, you seen me in real life before, what you did? You did what I said. You seen me, you seen my eyes, look dead at your eyes, and you said, and you moved aside. And I knew right then, you know me. You know who you, why you ain't speak? Because y'all got shame. You a goddamn liar. All that shit y'all do on here look good on here. But in person, I guarantee y'all will all see the same thing I said. Bowing. That part. And so, y'all can play dumb with yourselves. Any Christian I know, you don't speak about Christianity in my presence. Why? Why not? Why, if you so used to saying, thank you, Jesus, then when you in my presence, you be like, that part. Why you do that? Just do what you do. I didn't say nothing. It's because y'all know what I said is the truth. And that's why I say, y'all the devil. The devil ain't one thing. It's all of y'all. Y'all liars. Y'all don't live what y'all say. Y'all just say anything that sounds good in the moment. Tell me when I'm wrong. That part. Y'all got a problem with whatever go against y'all lie. I ain't never seen nobody getting mad because somebody ain't go with their truth. Only when somebody don't go with their lie, then you have a whole heart attack because y'all serve it. Like I said in yesterday's video, it started with Christmas. Everything in physical life is a lie and a test against you as the truth. And y'all give in from day one to lie. It start with Christmas before you even get the religion. Christmas is your test and your example. Everybody y'all know in life came into that lie, that Santa Claus thing. And everybody you know found out the truth of it before they was even a teenager and kept following it after. Meaning you believed in Santa Claus, you came to find out that that was a lie, and then you overlooked that truth, which was it's a lie, and you went back to celebrating and doing it, passing the lie down to your kid, which is tradition. Otherwise, I ask any of y'all that's Christians or any of y'all that celebrate Christmas, why you pass the lie down to your children if you knew it was a lie? If you not one with lie, why would you pass it down? And why do y'all all do that? There's no person that celebrate Christmas that can look you in the eye and say, I don't know, this is not real. There's not one of y'all that could say, I didn't learn when I was 8 or 9, maybe a little older, maybe a little younger. I did not never hear that Santa Claus was fake. There's not one person that celebrates Christmas that could look you in the eye and say that. That means every person that celebrates Christmas is a goddamn liar. Not by mistake, by action. Meaning they will get presented with the truth and then put it aside and go with whatever lie. Whatever the world going with. That ain't stopped there. That was your test for you to see. Meaning everything I'm saying right now, you could refer it back to Christmas. That was y'all example in life. That everything in life you gonna learn here in the physical is a goddamn lie. And it's gonna test if you truthful or not. And y'all failed. And you could refer back to Christmas. How you failed there and was given the truth to see with everybody. Everybody know that's not real and that's a lie. But everybody still do it. You know what y'all gonna say? It ain't that big of a deal. Then what is? Because lying to kids is how you end up in the flames. That part. Fire ain't physical. It just come here. You can't grab fire. It's like air. But it have an effect. A lot of y'all gonna end up in that fire. Because you like to lie to kids. You can lie to yourself. Not kids. Babies come directly from whatever y'all will call not y'all fake God, but real God. Babies come directly from that. When you see them born out that vagina, they don't know none of this. They know that. They know the angels, not y'all. And so to lie to a baby, it's a deeper thing than y'all can ever grasp. And that's all y'all do. Is lie to kids. Y'all religious people, y'all target the kids. The Hebrew Israelites, y'all out there right now targeting little kids. And you know they easily brainwashed. They want to be a part. And so y'all target kids. All religions do this. They target little kids. They don't care if the kids don't got the proper behavior for the religion, because do you get it? They just competing with one another. But lying to kids in the same instance. Y'all exploiting little kids, knowing they don't know better. Letting them do y'all dirt for y'all, then dying for y'all. And this is what's happening while y'all acting dumb. Y'all exploiting kids. It go worse than that when you go to the women's side of things. Y'all out here raping little girls, manipulating their mind, having sex with little girls, playing dumb on it. How many of the women did the preacher have sex with? Y'all out here exploiting kids in the dumb to earn nothing. It's like the thing say, what is it worth to gain the world and lose your soul? You can look at Nipsey Hussle. What is it worth to become a big time rapper and get your head blown off? This y'all reality. That's what that mean. What is it worth to gain everything and die, nigga? That's your physical example. In life, what is it worth to gain the world and lose your soul? Well, y'all don't understand that. But it ain't the getting the head blowed off part. That's just the precursor. And so, a lot of y'all on that path, you gonna be a big time rapper, get your head blown off. You gonna be this thing or that thing, selling yourself out to the world to die. For what? That part you wouldn't know. Gifts are year round, Lisa. You can give without having to lie to them about what it really is. She could have came to that conclusion on her own. She's just defending her God lie. So she said kids get really sad when they can't get gifts during Christmas. But they wouldn't even know if y'all didn't tell them that lie. Now you gonna blame it on the kids. We don't have our lie day, then the kids gonna be sad. Kids don't even know nothing about that. Why are you exploiting them and using them like it's really them? That part. Y'all would say, man, I work hard for my kids. You got a car note, a dog that you feed, rent, light, gas, and a whole bunch of other dumb shit that ain't got nothing to do with your kids. You don't give your kids the car. And you give your kids whatever bare minimum money you do. Your car note get more every month from you than your kids. I could ask your kid, do your mama pay about 4, 5, 600 for her car note every month. She give you that too? I bet you all y'all kids will say no. But she give it to the car note people every month. But as soon as something happen, you know what she gonna say? I work hard for my kids. Is that right? And so here I say it again, man. Y'all like to exploit little babies. I'm starting to notice this in Babylon. You know, the cities where y'all have y'all lie tradition. And y'all worship lie and defend it and guard it. Got every excuse for it. I'm starting to notice y'all like to take advantage of kids. You see how I say I don't deal with kids, man? If you a certain age, you shouldn't even come here. And I don't want to mess up your mind. Not y'all. Kids are welcome. Y'all probably got candy in, you know, that pedophile shit where you keep a little candy on you because you get it. You gonna steal it. Keep a little candy on them because they gonna steal a kid. That's why when I see adults that have candy, I already know what I'm dealing with. A pedicure, a manicure, whatever. Petty stuff. It's a pedophile, a pedicure, a manicure, anything with the PED in it. He did it. And so this is how y'all are. Nature said children are the biggest primary factor. Think food. Economy or geographic is something big. A child is way beyond those things. I think it's a joke, man. Y'all all was kids and y'all all got manipulated and now y'all grown playing like y'all stupid. Some of y'all was a kid and you got raped, nigga. Why you sitting here mad at what I said? You supposed to be on my side and say, yeah, he right. Because they did that to me when I was a kid. That part. Y'all serve lies so much y'all forget y'all are truth. You are physical truth in the physical happenings, but you all defending lie all day. Now, how many of y'all got raped as a kid? How many of y'all got manipulated by somebody as a kid to shoot somebody or sell some drugs or do this? All of y'all. Every last one of y'all. Exploited as a kid. But we'll sit here now playing dumb talking about, can I get some thumbs up? That part. Lie, feel y'all serve lie. If I was sitting here saying what y'all want to hear, all y'all lies, y'all be good with that. And so hopefully most of y'all grasp people please as a kid. Kids do whatever they manipulated to do because their brain ain't on point yet. They just looking for somebody to be nice to them. That's right. We dealing with kids, nice is right and mean is wrong. Now in real life, nice, you better keep your eye open. You ever see somebody being overly nice to you? Even when you ain't deserving of it and you like, damn, I just cursed them out. Why they still nice to me? You better keep your eye open and you better watch them extra hard. That's their talent. And it go beyond you. A person mean to you, they more than likely don't want nothing to do with you. That's how they keep people away. When you curse somebody out, what's your intention? To get them away from you, right? When you being nice to somebody, what's your intention? And so that's y'all first lesson in reality, why y'all be seeking out shit like kids. It's the first thing I know if I see any of y'all being overly nice. Watch them. They the snake. The person being extra mean, I already know they angry. They don't want to be bothered. And those of y'all that's just balanced, I know you get it. You just genuine in whatever your approach is in the moment. Y'all learn like kids still. Whoever nice is right, whoever mean is wrong. In perspective, whoever say what you want to hear is right. Whoever say what you don't is wrong. Even though everything you want to hear ain't what you actually need. And you grown enough to know that. And so, most of y'all teach yourself. When you seek out whatever is saying what you want to hear, in that you teach your own self. You didn't need them to say anything to you. Again, are y'all not seeking out what y'all want to hear? Or are y'all seeking out wisdom and saying whoever I find is the wisest, I'm just going to go with what they say? Because they would know. Y'all go on what y'all want to hear. And if you crooked in your ways, well, we already know what you're going to want to hear. So, this thing goes deep, man. Samurai said, I surely did. My dad caught me playing dice and went off on me. The dude that was older than me was encouraging me like a mother. I'm thankful you had a father. Because a lot of kids, they don't. And so the dude that was, you get it, manipulating you on the dice game, just imagine if you didn't have a father. You'd probably be more manipulated out than you could fathom. Because that wasn't the only time that your father probably spoke up for you in some kind of way. And that ain't the first time somebody probably was manipulating you on something. And there's probably moments that happened you ain't even see. Where your pops might have had to check somebody and be like, yo, you stay the fuck away from my kid. Like that. Y'all be getting saved and don't even know. You supposed to get shot yesterday. It's a lot of y'all. And somewhere life saved you. Something stepped in for you and you won't even know. Y'all got more of those times than the times where something happened to y'all. And so, y'all think everything is for the scene, but it ain't. You got things working, behind the scenes for y'all, and you got things working against y'all behind the scenes. And y'all serve will go against y'all. That's why most of y'all wake up and go to work. But you're not a city owner. They tax all your money, rob you back. And you know that shit ain't right if everybody just quit at the same time and you get it, put the pressure down. We get the cities back. That part. Y'all too weak to starve for a little while. Too spoiled to not have for a little while to make a point. A point for good. And that, you get it? When y'all work y'all little slaveries. And then act like it's a just thing. I'm good, I just go to work every day. I'm a slave to the city. And the city is the place of the liar. That part. Other than that, you tell me what y'all don't lie. For no reason. That's why in your religion it say don't say God's name in vain. It's talking about El. E-L. That's how you spell the letter L. You pronounce the letter L like la 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 la, like la. And that's who y'all worship. And that's why you don't say God's name in vain. Because you niggas will start lying like y'all do now. For no reason. What you thought it was talking about? Those names y'all made up? You thought it meant don't say Jesus' name in vain? Because you do that too. What you gonna say? But did you think it was talking about that dumb shit? Make-believe names? Don't say that in vain? No, it's talking about lie, which is what y'all worship. Lie. And so the book letting you know, try not to lie so goddamn much, in vain. Went right over y'all head. Lie for God. Associate lie and death on God. Life and truth being separate from lie and death. And I'll mix it all together. Now, you gonna blame that on kids. She going hard. Said I understand that, but they especially want it during Christmas holidays. I'm not telling y'all not to celebrate Christmas. I'm just pointing out to y'all what y'all are. There's many things about life y'all don't understand. And so when y'all end up where y'all end up, a lot of y'all like that. You always think you're going to have a moment in a voice, and you ain't, because it ain't nothing to talk about. And it never was. It never was a speaking matter. Y'all are liars. And so you get my point? You keep pushing it on the kids. You don't see why Christmas, they gonna be sad if they don't have it. Ooh. You're gonna be sad when you're dead. You're gonna get everything I said when you end up where you do. If you lost, you end up in dream, but you didn't pick it. Who put you in dream when you fell unconscious? I'll say it again. Some of y'all know everything, but you know nothing. Who put y'all in dream when y'all went to sleep? Who put you in awake when you was asleep? Because you didn't do that. When you had this dream the other night, or that dream the other night, or last year you had this dream, that's different dreams, different realities. You had a nightmare one night, you had a good dream the other. Who put you there? Don't say I did. I went unconscious and didn't even know I was in existence, but I put myself in these places. Y'all don't even know what dream is. The place. If I say, what's that place and where is it in reality? Y'all like, that part. If y'all knew God, most y'all will be bowing before my feet. That part. When you end up in fire, like how when you ended up in that nightmare, but you don't know how you got there, like that. Y'all don't control the places, and y'all don't control which place y'all get kicked into. You control when you go unconscious, or your ass just get knocked out or falling asleep. You control when you go to sleep if you gonna get thrown into dream world. Nah, you don't. Do you control while you sleep if you gonna wake up in the morning? No. You just end up in all these places simultaneously throughout your day. And this happens a lot, but you never notice it. Meaning you never notice, like, damn, who is controlling the placement? Like, who's controlling the placement out this motherfucker? You feel me? Who is the dream maker nigga that is controlling what dream I get thrown into? Who's controlling when I get thrown into life? Who's controlling when I get thrown into the darkness? That's unconsciousness, when you don't even know you exist. That's death. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't have no relationship with that. That's the beginnings of understanding God or becoming aware. Y'all think y'all can lie and do whatever y'all want and don't truly know. And that's because y'all don't know. So because you don't know, you think, man, it ain't really that deep. And every lie y'all speak and everything y'all do is seen. For goodness sakes, y'all get snatched in the darkness every night. And it ain't by your own choosing or doing. And you end up in a dream of a sort. And you don't know how. You can only hope it's good. When you die, ain't no different than falling into sleep or unconscious. Then you get a dream. I guess you call that your afterlife, since ain't no physical life you gonna be waking up to. And that y'all dream of y'all afterlife be real, but y'all don't get to say where y'all go. Just like you don't get to say where you go when you go to dream. And this is what the message in death is about. A lot of y'all like to run around talking about death ain't real, or hell ain't real, or this ain't real. Once you out of the physical blood, you better watch your mouth. Unless you about to tell me you can control a dream you go in. And dream is just a representation of a deeper thing. That being y'all afterlife, y'all death. And you can't say you ain't gonna end up in fire. You can't say where you gonna end up, just like you can't say where you gonna end up when you dreaming. But you for sure know something got the control. You ain't ending up in the same dream every day. You get it? That part. That means something got way more control than y'all give credit to. And for some reason, y'all have no awareness of this thing that I'm speaking of. It's the hidden hand. You know what make rain fall out the sky? Unless you about to tell me you did that too. No, you didn't. There's a lot of happenings that y'all do not notice. No, all y'all don't notice is the measure of y'all disconnect from God. Otherwise, why you never noticed that? Meaning, why you never noticed that? That you end up in all these places but don't know how. And so, death in life is way deeper than y'all can ever fathom. Ignorance is bliss, I suppose. But that ain't good. Now I have to use the restroom. Trail Chris said, so is it true that God is always watching? Unconsciousness is always around. You can get knocked out right now. You get it? You can always get collected in right now. You can't see God because you ain't worthy. That darkness is enough, though. You follow? Look at it like that. That darkness that y'all don't know, God did somewhere. Don't worry about the appearance. Just worry about how you controlled and how you better watch your mouth. Whatever you speak, you gonna live. Take it from there. Y'all keep rambling whatever y'all do. Meaning, y'all Jesus the Christ, this thing, that thing, could be y'all God, all y'all want. It ain't gonna save y'all. It ain't gonna save y'all from what already got the control. Same thing that set the sun every night. That part. Your God is a minor, according to your own belief. A sun, some lesser thing. Again, y'all keep getting lost on lesser stuff. Stuff that don't matter. And so, I don't have no honor. I'm beginning to not like y'all. Meaning the feelings is becoming mutual. Peace and wisdom, Khan. Everybody in here knows what fair and balanced is. You don't have to say it. Salam, though. I'm glad it was on your mind. Empress said my dream world don't feel like this one. Two different frequencies for me. What if the dream world is the real world and this one is not? Dream is just an example of what I explained to y'all in regards to y'all afterlife. And you ain't supposed to have, like, control. You see how y'all just get brought or taken wherever y'all doing dream, but you still aware and you still can feel? Meaning you can have a dream and wake up and feel like cold blood shit. Where you like, man, that dream messed my whole day up, I think. You can have a good dream. No sense of time in dreams, so you can't say how long it's gonna last or not. You can be in dream forever if it wasn't no physical for you to wake up out of it. Now, if there was no physical and you just ping-ponging in between unconscious and dream world or afterlife, you can't say when you gonna end up in hell, when you gonna end up in heaven, when you gonna end up here, there, there. And that's the message in dream. Y'all trying to figure out the specific dream you have. It's like trying to figure out one day in your life. The day don't mean nothing. It wouldn't matter. Whatever dream you had ain't no message in it. The message is dream itself and how it happened. So you could see you ain't got no control, not even in the physical. Y'all ain't got no control over what happens to y'all and what don't. I don't got no control over what happened to me, if I get wise, if I get dumb, if I get rich, poor. It's not on me. And it wouldn't matter what I do. And it's the same with y'all. Just like it wouldn't matter what you do, you're gonna get whatever dream you get. And these deep things ain't even for y'all, cause y'all serve lie. And so, you got to start eating from your own pal. Eat with what serve you, or what you serve. And teach your kids that. You wanna go out there and sell them drugs with them boys down there and break your bread with them, huh? You don't wanna come work in the store, the family store? Cool, when your ass go to jail, you go, don't come over here. You got to eat with who you eat with. Simple. But put everybody to that. Don't pick from this tree and go serve over there. You eat from where you work. You put your work in, you eat from there. You don't put your work in here and be going to eat over there. That ain't how that go. And so if you a Christian, you go learn your Christianity. It ain't gonna never explain what I just explained to you. But you go learn there because that's for you. You feel good there. You got a problem here. Say the message too harsh. Because you a liar, that's why. And so you take offense to what you is. But whoever honorable like me and fair in their ways, celebrate Christmas and all that dumb shit, they ain't taking no offense. The message is quite cheerful for them. They say, I'm glad somebody finally said this shit. But for you, it's something else. And it's because you fit the shoe of everything I said. You don't want to take your feet and change your shoe. So, do you follow? You say this is bad, that is bad. Just like the nigga in the street say he don't like church. He don't like nothing nice. He just like it hard. And that's good to him. I ain't saying it's good, but it's good to him for some reason. And so do you get my point? Most of y'all have to grasp. Y'all getting lost into fool's talk. But all the life and the happenings around y'all, like I say, learn from life. Y'all shut off. This is why none of y'all never had that epiphany to say, damn, when I get carried off in dream, who's controlling where I go? And who's controlling when I get let out of the darkness and get to wake up? You never had no thought of that because you don't know self. You this physical thing and that's it. And that when you go to dream, you say that wasn't real, I don't care about that. That part. The physical ain't real, that's why it fade off every day. Every day you fall asleep, right? That part. Every day it fade away. That's how weak it is. That's how fake it is. If you say, well, everything was like I left it, that's how fake it is. It don't even change. Waking up, you been waking up how long? Did it ever change? That part, y'all lost in y'all numbers. Y'all lost in y'all Terrence Howard. Say Solace, it's 7 days. That's a week. Nigga, y'all made that up. It's 30 days, Solace, that's a month. Nigga, you made that up. It's the same damn day every day. You leave and come back to it, but it's still here. Nigga, you in jail. We trap souls, but y'all don't get y'all reality. And that's why I put that post yesterday where I said, man, most people, y'all don't even realize y'all just waiting to die. Like, whatever you doing right now, you just waiting to die. Otherwise, you tell me what you doing then. What you doing? You doing exactly what I said, but you don't want to deal with that. I say, nah, Silas, I ain't waiting to die. You know you're gonna die, right? Most y'all say, yeah, everybody gonna die. So then what you doing? You're paying your bills, going to work. You're a big rapper, big movie star. A bum on the corner begging for change. Or y'all just waiting to die. Keeping your time busy till this thing called death gets you. That thing you know nothing of. The life you in, you don't know nothing about that either. You don't take out the time. You're too busy online learning all the new rap songs. It's too much. My brain already full. That part. You know all the Charleston White arguments. That part. But that can't help you. You know all the gossip and the lie, but that can't help you. That part. And this is how souls get lost in the physical and there's so many realities. I'm gonna get lost. You get my point? What's more real, a dream or physical life? Keep in mind, physical life fade every night. It fade for you just like dream do, meaning you walking around in physical life, then it's just over. Same way you walking around in dream, then you just pop up in physical life. And so you tell me which one is real, dream or physical? Keep in mind, they both the same. You say, I can't bring nothing from dream here. You can't bring shit from here to dream. So you found money in your dream, you ain't have it when you was awake, and you went to sleep with money, but that you ain't have it when you was in dream. So which one? Which one is real and which one ain't? I'll never be a king. Salam. That's a ruler over others. I'm concerned with self and projecting that glory out. I work on myself. And then I project out what was received from that work, which is the wisdom. Outside of that, king, gods, none of these things ever need to be referenced to me. Ain't a desire of mine. That's lost nigga shit. Selfish nigga talk. On the other side of the king is a bunch of shit beneath it. And it's like I told y'all before, I can't do nothing with no lesser. You gonna wait for me to tell you what to do? That part. We ain't gonna get nothing done. And so a lot of y'all need to grasp. Peace and wisdom, Maddie Sykes. Peace and wisdom, Marty. Maddie Sykes. Yeah, everybody waiting to die. It ain't just you. Everybody just distracted from what they already know. That being they just sitting around waiting to die. Stupid talking themselves to death. That part. Y'all ain't doing the works. And it's an unfortunate thing. You get my point? He said, I'll put $1 million. When I was dreaming, bro, woke up with $40 in my pocket. Shit, I found all kind of money in dream. Woke up like a nigga that got jerked out his pay on payday. You know how y'all check be a little short sometimes. Y'all be like, oh hell nah, not this week. Oh hell nah, James, come here. This your supervisor. Hell no, James, come here. Look, nigga, you know. This when y'all be saying nigga and shit. Come here, talking about silence, said nigga. Nigga, you be at work when they fucked up your hours. Talking about I don't care who the fuck. Y'all better get this shit straight. Y'all did this last week. Nobody fucked up your check last week, but you don't care. You like, nah, I'm gonna get y'all liars. You gonna work that out. You like, fuck that. They fucked up this check. I'm going, you feel me? You fucked up last week's too. You gonna fuck up the real truth because they gonna look like, nah, we ain't fuck up last week. And you got her face like, well, look over it again. I'm really just focused on this week. Forget last week. Nah, nigga, you lied about last week. You're lying about now. And so you get my point. Y'all be knowing what y'all doing. But that's how I was when I woke up from dream, man. I found me a little chump change in dream. Woke up, I ain't have it. You know, in dream, you say, man, this gonna be a good day. I just found me some paper, big baby. And to wake up and not have it. Now, what's the deep thing? I ain't had a dream about finding no money since I've had. This shit is tied into poverty. It's a deep thing. I had dreams about finding money when I was like younger. Since I've been teaching, I ain't had that dream. This shit go deep. I find money in real life. A lot. You know when you a little broke, you like, damn, I hope I can find something. That shit never happened. Like, you never found, maybe you did. One time, I ain't gonna lie, one time I did find money when I was broke and I was like, oh shit, this is definitely a blessing because ain't no way, like. But usually, you get my point? You be broke as shit and a nigga with a pocket full of money, he found the money. You like, damn, how I missed it. Ask a rich man, if y'all know one, or one that's, ask anybody you could think of that's, they comfortable or stable financially to them. Ask them if they ever have dreams that they found money, and they gonna be like, I did before probably, but not that I could think of. You get it? That part. That shit is tied into poverty, meaning y'all dreams is tied into y'all inner thoughts. And that.
Incoming call. Incoming call.
Said I eat food in my sleep and I in a dare evil in my sleep. I'm laughing at Khan. He at work lying about his hours on a regular. Some of y'all like that. Every week your hours messed up. Nigga, your hours is not messed up. Your joints is not messed up. Cut it out. And so, said I had sex in my dream, woke up wet and tinkles. Yeah, that was me. I was playing with your butt. I was tickling your ass in dream because I know that's what you like. Wet dreams is a deep lesson behind that, but it's for those that y'all ain't true. When y'all become balanced in y'all ways, when y'all dealing with me, I can only hope that that goes beyond me. But none of this wisdom is for y'all. Y'all don't know how to handle it right. Nigga that y'all lie. Y'all will do dishonorable things with the wisdom I'm giving to y'all. Like that. Dishonorable things with my books. You get it? Y'all have no account of y'all dishonor. I've come to realize that. Y'all have to be cut off. And so all the Jews is in life. A lot of y'all disconnected from life and the happenings. In that, you get my point? Whatever you think God is, you made that up in your head, or you let somebody else make up stuff in your head, but y'all seem like y'all disconnected from God, real God. Y'all worship lie. So my time's gonna have to be done with y'all. Nature said he sees people, family members in his dreams that he never seen before. So how do you know they family? Empress said she had a dream her dead aunt told her why she don't drive her car is still sitting there. And then your grandma told you that the car was never sold. It's still sitting there. Salam. Like I said, y'all don't get to pick y'all dreams. Y'all don't get to pick where y'all go. And when y'all die and end up in the fire, so you'll be there. It's that simple. These niggas in jail right now facing life are doing life, and they can fathom a little bit of what it's like to be somewhere you do not want to be, and you fully know how you ended up there. It's just a precursor to hell, so to say. And so, physical life, dream, none of these things even matter. It's only one thing that matters, and that's that darkness. And so that's where most going in. There. And that's real death. Not the physical one y'all got. But like I said, that wisdom ain't for y'all. It's for the honorable and the balanced. And so when y'all get there, seek me out. Meaning you don't have to reach out personally on your own. And you get it? Start learning daily in that way. Other than that, I'm done with y'all. This is my resignation. Not a joke either. Y'all have to be cut off. And so y'all have this video to reflect on. Like I said, there's a lot of Jews and things to learn in life. Y'all lost in falsehoods. You can't mix truth and falsehood. Two different paths. And so you get my point? Y'all got to live out y'all lives. Oh, you said you asked the person. Said I tried to research, could not find an answer. I dream I had long straight hair growing out my eyeballs. I get what you're saying, Nature. You say you asked the family members in your dream basically who they were, and they told you. How you know they wasn't lying? I'm just asking. You say you had a dream and was talking to family members. You don't know them as family members, but they told you they was. And how you know they wasn't lying? You think lies stop in the physical? Because it don't. Now you see how you have no question for that. Like you didn't ask yourself that. How do I not know they not lying? You see how lie don't exist to you almost. Greatest trick the devil ever played? exists. And so you got no acknowledgement to lie. The same way y'all seek out wisdom now, y'all don't question no lies. He said, no, I asked the family in real life about the person I seen in the dream, like an aunt, older aunt. Indeed. My question's still the same. How you know the person in dream wasn't lying? A person can't impersonate a person in physical life if the person don't know them. Meaning I can't pretend like I'm one of your family members that maybe I know, but you don't. And that whatever I tell you when you relay back to whoever you do know, they say, yeah, that's so-and-so. But how do you know I'm truly that person? Your response? No, I asked the family in real life. That's my point. I have no acknowledgement to lie. He said I was all around family and dream. You see how you have not acknowledged that lie is a real thing. And you could have been lied to even by your family in real life. They could have said, yeah, you know that's Aunt Betty and them, whatever. But you not acknowledging that lie exists. And you could have been lied to. You say like I was all around family and dream. You follow? If it ain't no chance that it was a lie, then you ain't got no chance for the truth. Again, if it's no chance what you saying is a lie, even though you ain't the dream maker or know anything about them realms, if what you seen and you know is truth, or it ain't lie and you won't even consider it, then ain't no way you could get the truth. It's just like a female getting cheated on by her man, but she say, I wouldn't care what nobody say, I don't believe it. Do you get it? You like that? Y'all don't acknowledge a lie. And I know why. Because you probably lied about the whole story. And if I ask your family members, man, y'all recall him asking y'all about, they might say, I don't. He ain't never asked me that shit. He just made that up to you, Mr. Solace, while he was watching your video. Is that the truth? That you just made that up for conversation? Because that would explain why you ain't acknowledging that lie is a possibility. See, if you construct a lie and you're invested in the lie, then you grasp? Said, I don't understand. You do. What you mean you don't understand? You don't understand that I just say maybe you made that whole story up. You do understand those words. That ain't hard words to understand. You dragging it on because you're not sure if you should keep lying or just let it go. And so just let it go. You can't lie to me. You should have known that when I said what I said. When I said, man, you might just be lying. You should just let it go. Don't be wasting y'all time. I'm divine. It's not a joke. Some of y'all think it is. He ain't said nothing. He's deciding now how much of a liar he is. Or how much he gonna defend. He not sure, like, is solace something outside of physical life? He don't know. So he don't know what to say. Let's see. Y'all already sinned against me. And I don't oblige. Meaning I'm not okay with it. play with yourselves after that. But y'all all see he ain't respond. And it's the same with all y'all. I could read you that same way. Say something to me. I don't need to see you. Just say something. He said, I don't understand how I lie if I had that dream of a family member. It's a lie. And so kind of grasp. It's a deep thing. Labola, my chin ain't for foolish talk. I got a video that I posted of myself yesterday. You can see how I look in real time. Whatever dumb shit you talking about, I wouldn't know. But I look how I always look. The fly. Now, you serve a lot too. I'm trying to change the subject. That part. And so for those of y'all that got a little truth in yourself, you make sure you pay attention to these moments. Because this y'all reality and y'all all be doing that. No lying. But you don't think nobody know. And it's the same with y'all religion. Y'all think nobody know. In that, you get it? Life deeper than that. You don't know. You didn't know nothing when you came here. You don't even know how you got here. Yeah, your mother and your father had sex, but I'm talking on a deeper level. You don't even know how you got here. Aside from whatever they did. But y'all know everything. That's what you call ego. When you forget. You didn't know nothing. You didn't even know how you got here. But now you know everything, but you still don't know those things, which is the most important thing. How you got here and why. That part. How you gonna know anything if you don't even know the whys? Again, if you don't know why you here and how you got here, it start there. In your understanding here. Otherwise, where it start then? And start at your book. Say, this book is the word of God. Damn, God came into life late, huh? Because there was millennia where niggas ain't even know how to write. There was no books. So God was on break till books came. You say, no, the books ain't got nothing to do with God. The books is just speaking of God. You know God from the book. God started when the book started for you. Before the book. I never seen that word before. Meaning if you go to writings before y'all books, never seen that word. That part. If you go back before writing itself, nobody used that word. That part. It's an English word. English is a later language. They come after Old Norse and all that goofy stuff. Never seen the word. That part. Peace and wisdom nature, samurai. The studying and being one with. Love this music. Salam. Khan said, we truly slow. Ain't nothing wrong with being slow. It ain't wrong with being nothing. It's what happens when it's brought to your awareness. That's what Silla did. You cannot notice nothing I said before. But once you hear it, then what? And that's where most of y'all go wrong. And it happens because you serve a lie. If I ask most of y'all why you got a problem with me, none of y'all don't know. Because I ain't got nothing to do with none of y'all. You butt hurt over something I said that you fit the shoe of. But I don't know you. So how would I know you even here to get butt hurt? That part. You forgot all of that. You know why? Live here. Disconnected from self. That's why I said before, the only way to get to God is through yourself. And you gotta match whatever you say God is. Y'all say God is kind and loving and balanced and all this stuff. You'll never be one with God unless you can blend with God. This for all of y'all that think you on the path of God and all of that. You can't be one with God unless you blend, and that's anything in life. You got to be of the thing, and quality-wise. You can't mix silk with cotton. Ain't nobody sewing up half silk, half cotton. That do not go together like that. You got to mesh with the thing. If God is a glorious thing, you got to put all your work in the self to make yourself glorious too. This has nothing to do with y'all physical and you prettying yourself up like people do when they go to church. It's got to do with your mind and your emotional state being fly. You get it? Or lovely, however you want to view it. But it don't have nothing to do with the physical. You could be dusty and dirty. If your mind and your emotional state is beautiful, it wouldn't matter. Nobody would notice your dustiness. And I curse you niggas out every day y'all come back. That part. Look at that as me being dirty. Got on dirty clothes. Why you even want to be around me? That. This shit go deep. That's all I can tell most of y'all. And everybody gonna fall into their pile. And your vibration is the reason. But becoming one with God got to do with you working on self. The more perfect you can make self, when I say perfect, we speaking when you ain't got no external flaws, which is the cause of the internal flaws. You bitter and angry with somebody, that somebody is external. They ain't within you. You struggling with addiction of some sort, you get my point? That's an external thing. Whatever inner problems y'all have, they stem from external things. Y'all don't fix these external things. And you keep the bitterness within, or whatever the disdain is. You get my point? You can't be bitter and dirty, talking about you on the path of God. How? How can a bitter, broken, hurt person give wisdom or walk a path of God, which is a path of wisdom and sharing? Ain't possible. And so a lot of y'all need to grasp that. This thing go deep. And so, get it together for y'all own lives' sake. God and you is one when you right. Or you can be one with God when you right. And you get it? You on that other kind of time when you ain't. Say, why is addiction an external thing? Because that's where you got it. How old are you, Con? Peace and wisdom, y'all. How old are you, champ? I'm asking you that because you said, why is addiction an external thing? You got the crack that you smoke from it? I'm just playing live. Don't get mad. I like to have fun. You bought that crack that you addicted to externally from yourself. You didn't get it. It's not a drug dealer that sells crack inside of you when that's out. You get it? You bought that externally. You shot that dope up. You got it externally from yourself. The addiction, you get it? Its source is external. And just like whatever person you bitter or have a disdain with, they're external. They're not within you. The bitterness is. The addiction is like the bitterness. That is in you. But wherever you got it from ain't. And so, you have to clean yourself up. That's where God is. Yah said only catching you alive now. Rewind it later. Salam, shalom. Now, why y'all running around making up lies? I'm just responding to the stupid person that said, I let myself go. I won't let myself go. Or what y'all, do y'all just be talking shit? Because I'm flyer than I ever been. Everything's better. I'm just asking. Meaning it is in person. And most of y'all don't look well kept like I do. It's not ego throwing nothing in your face. It's just the truth. And that's reality. When I go outside every day, there's not one person I see where I'm like, yeah, they look. I try to dusty it down a little bit for y'all. But there's nobody I see where I'm like, yeah, hey. Y'all be looking at me like y'all insecure, right? Y'all be looking at y'all shoes and shit when y'all see me. And looking at your clothes and shit. I see y'all. And my mind ain't even there. You know, being that nigga just comes. You 26, man. You of a good age. I guess y'all gonna wait till I get a little older. 50 or so. Stop trying to abuse older men. That's disrespectful. I said, your teeth look better than mine. It hurts on my soul, but it's a lesson. My teeth ain't perfect. I ain't even got none in the back. So you get my point? You ain't got to feel bad about that. When I was young, I had like good sturdy teeth and things like that, but I'm old now. I'm like most people in their 40s. You know, we got a few of them backs taken out. In that, you get it? I could suck this side in, but there's teeth on this side. My teeth probably better than my teeth probably better than yours, but you get my point? There's no perfection in my teeth. When I was younger, the front one was chipped, and they had to like surgery it up, and you know my mom's paid for all that. She didn't know what they did, but that's why my front one of them is like a little, I don't know. It's like weird. It's from that. When I was young, I fell off the slide. Whole teeth came off. Well, it chipped in half, and it went through my lip, and it came out here. A little scar right there, where it went in and came out. So, if you got fucked up teeth, you just lost in the veneers time. I'm really big on fake teeth. I like it. I like life naturally. Meaning y'all age, I see nothing wrong with it. It's beautiful if you're not shallow minded. Meaning some of y'all getting old, you're getting a gray, you getting a little gray, you getting a little wrinkle, but you get it? It's like anything aging. And it's all on how shallow the mind is. Some of y'all look way better older. But your mind just too shallow. You around shallow people, so you try to look young. You ever see somebody old try to look young? That's how y'all are today. Think when you was younger and you seen maybe the older person trying to dress like y'all and talk like y'all. That's why I say if you an older person, you better get off that online vernacular. Where you talking that online talk, that's little kid talk. You look like the stupid old person that's trying to be down. It's not a good look. They're not going to accept you. They know you old. It's just like a lot of y'all be trying to dye your hair and all that. Your shit look like you painted that Caesar on. Just rock your gray. A lot of y'all don't realize that. Just rock your gray, shape it up, right? And that's how you look now as an older person, but you still look good. Same with some women running around with the little girl hairstyles and all that. If you just be your age and embrace it, you're a beautiful older woman, but you're not that cute as a younger girl. Meaning you as an older lady playing a younger girl ain't really that cute. But you looking like the older woman that you, it's new. It looks good. And so a lot of y'all need to embrace, He said smoking it. Put that crack down, champ, if you smoking crack. I hope none of y'all smoke crack. There shouldn't be no crackheads in here. I ain't got no problem with no crackheads. I made my first piece of change and wealth off, good old fiends. So this ain't about that. But you get my point? I don't expect none of y'all smoking crack. If you are, you get my point? I'm always gonna have a disdain for it. You get my point? Meaning if you a crackhead, and just on the honest, you get it? If I'm aware and I know you are, there's always gonna be a part of me to be like, yeah, like you weak. You get my point? And this just come from my youth. There was a lot of crackheads running around when I was young, and a lot of us adopted that mentality from my generation. Something happened where we lost respect for addicts. That's why we always speaking about y'all generation, saying like y'all drug addicts, Y'all be all doped up looking and come from that. I don't understand it. I don't understand what make a person say I want to sniff some coke or smoke some crack. I just don't get it. But I ain't saying it's for me to get, to each his own. I'm sure a lot of y'all sniff some coke. You get it? A lot of things I say, y'all fit the shoes of, so I get it, after I say it. Meaning I ain't considering how many people sniff coke. I'm just speaking from my own reality. I ain't never do it, and I don't see how that happened. But in reality, y'all would have to school me on things like that, like how that happened to even begin with, because I don't see it. I don't even know nobody that I grew up with that was a close friend of mine that sniffed coke, where I could even be like, that was not something that was cool in my time, man. Once you got beyond 40s, you tripping. We come before 40s, but once you went past 40s, man, you was going downhill, blood. And so, peer pressure, you right, I forgot. But how can some of that? I've been around females before, meaning it was older women in my neighborhood when I was younger and other neighborhoods. And when I started moving powder, you know how that go. They gonna try to like, you a young man, so they gonna do what them old women do. We talking about the bad chicks. They might be in their late 20s, but they ain't go downhill yet. They still just having fun. But you like a new 19-year-old or something selling what they use. And that they come on, man, let's go to the hotel tonight, man. They want you to get it. I'll take you to the hotel tonight, little nigga. You like, all right, let's go. You leave that hotel, she sniffed everything you got up for free. Like, she spent a little $50, $60 on a hotel room back in the day. But she sniffed up 4,000. So they crafty like that, you get it? But I never fell for that when I was young. I know a few dudes who did, They're desperate for one of the older chicks, so you get my point. She done got him. And that, when you say peer pressure, I don't get peer. That's a true story that happened to me when I was younger. Basically messed up that vagina because I told her, you got to pay. Like, you got to pay for this. You feel me? Looking like, what? I don't mind being your little boo thing. but you still got to pay. So I guess I wasn't that cute. I don't think I was that cute to her because she wasn't biting. Like, that was over with. I ain't never get none of that apple pie, but I ain't tripping about it. Probably dodged the bullet. Oh, she ain't watching because she know who she is, man. I never told nobody this, but like, family members that was present, no. They're encouraging me like, bro, you better go. I'm like, blood. I had a lot of responsibilities when I was young, so I couldn't. You feel me? I wasn't your regular young kid where it's like spend up your money and whatever. Spend this bump, blood. I got rent. I had rent at 19 every month. So you get it? I'm like an old fart back when I'm 19. I'm actually counting up my money like, hold on, that for that. I got workers and shit I gotta pay. I got too much responsibility. I can't. And so you get it? They kind of grasp. This nigga's not no little kid. You get it? He just an old ass nigga in a kid's body. And that a lot of them little tricks ain't really work on me. But I've seen a lot of my friends and others, get caught up. Young people oppose us. I don't know what that means. He said you underestimate the difference between the generation the last 10 to 20 years. Peer pressure didn't exist when you were my age. He said peer pressure didn't exist. Peer pressure go back to at peer pressure go back to Adam and Eve in the in the serpent in the garden, man. Peer pressure, that was the story, was about peer pressure, I think. Sound like it to me. I'm giving you that juice so you grasp, man. Peer pressure, y'all think things ain't nothing new under the sun, so you don't got to think nothing y'all do. I had to take a restroom break. Okay, I'm about to wrap this up. Let me give y'all this last jewel. I don't get what y'all laughing at. Somebody let me know. You said at Nature Samurai the third. In that moment, it really was. Nature Samurai said it's not funny. I guess y'all laughing at him, but I don't see what he said. Y'all don't know what y'all was laughing at? Y'all slow in here. Y'all be making things so difficult. It's like special ed. Now I'm gonna finish when y'all answer my question. I'm gonna get y'all this last jewel. Try not to make, try not to take so long to answer a simple question. So long. You'll be acting like things is trick questions. If you feel dumb here, it's because you always saying dumb shit, but it don't have nothing to do with me. I'm sure Terrence Howard feel dumb, but that don't got nothing to do with me. Y'all just run y'all goddamn mouth for y'all know anything, but that don't have nothing to do with me. Unless you saying whatever you say supposed to be. I lost love is why people try hard drugs and they start laughing at me. That's what you say. I'm sure there's something to that. And wisdom, Empress. Peace and wisdom, Shot Town. Now, whatever I wish y'all gratitude was physical, where y'all gave back, because this is how I earn my living. You follow? I don't think a lot of y'all kind of get that wrapped around y'all mind. Y'all helped for them to like blackball my channel and shit like that. So y'all owe me beyond a get back for those. You get it? And so be real in y'all ways. That's all I could say. Now here's the last jewel. If you suffering financially or health wise, meaning you having health problems or you having money problems, you don't want to get so low that you start to hope it or wish it for others, or not have a care if others is fucked up in the same condition you are. I'm saying you don't want to get there because that same feeling or force is what got you there. When you start to get bitter inside and hope this person fucked up or this person not healthy because you not, that bitterness or that thought, you can look at it as a force that's its own thing. It's the same force that got you where you at. You get my point? Look at unhealthy as a principle or a real force in life. And it's working. Just like death, it's a real force in life and it's working. Y'all will view death more like that, but not health or unhealthiness. View it as an agent of death, a soldier of death. And so you get my point? There's people that put sickness on the world, meaning they know chemistry or alchemy, and you get my point, ain't a disease you ever heard of that wasn't made. But the thought of people being sick, those that take more than they need and cause the poverty, I'm saying that so y'all could grasp. It's like some of y'all starving and some of y'all got way more than y'all supposed to. And you get my point? View poverty like that. It's a real force that's working. Same as unhealthy. It's a real force that's working. It ain't physical. But you get my point? It attacked the physical and worked through them. And not the sick person got a disdain for the well person. They hope they sick a little bit. Because they like, you get it? Why me? You don't want to let that overtake you. You want to stay on the side of health, knowing I can overcome any illness. It's just a force. You get my point? Bad feelings and bad health go hand in hand. You feel like shit when you get sick, so you get my point? You don't want to let the feeling take over you so much when you start to like project the feeling out. Just view any hardship as a moment and a lesson. Period. I wouldn't care if you got AIDS and they say you're gonna die next week. Can't nobody tell you when you're gonna die. And you get my point? There's a lesson. If you learn the lesson, you'll live. If you do not learn the lesson, you not. Some of y'all so dope, you went to jail, you came home, got your life together, you learned the lesson, everything been good for you thus far. Some of y'all went to jail, you came home bickering and bickering about who ain't look out for you while you was in jail, like you went to college or something. And you find yourself right back in jail. Because you didn't learn nothing. All you learned was niggas ain't even look out for me when I went away. Nigga, you went to jail. And people got bills and shit to do. Get real. And so I'm using that example so y'all can grasp. Become bittered out. You get it? You have to learn the lesson. If you learn the lesson, then the lesson will go away because you got it. If you don't learn the lesson, it will stay there. That's anything you could think of in life. Any hardship or hardship is always a lesson. But any hardship you have, it's a lesson there. Repeated hardship mean you're not learning. You follow? Y'all wake up every day and go back in the unconscious and wake up every day because that's a lesson and y'all are not learning. I suppose when y'all learn, y'all won't wake up anymore here unless you got a duty here. And so you get it? I don't know what bewitched mean. Y'all have a lot of phrases in today's times like narcissist and gaslighting, and you get it? I got a lot of manipulation talk, so I don't know what it means. Peace and wisdom, yeah. But if you in bad shape, don't get there. And if you around anybody that's acting like your being in bad shape is okay, or funny to joke on, or anything that you get my point, is not helping you to overcome, you need to get rid of them. You need to pay attention to your lessons. The first lesson is in hardship is for you to get what do not need to be around you away from you. Usually it will remove itself. Whatever's around you shallow, whatever hardship you go through gonna make them go away because they shallow. They cannot relate to real shit in life. And people going through real things as we all do. And that, you get it? You let them stay on their way. You're gonna have others that might linger around. They want to see you suffering. You let them go too. And then from there, you grasp the message that got to do with yourself, meaning you let yourself down some way or you went wrong some way. And then you build the self back up, moving the right way, and you get my point? Watch the company you keep and watch the people you have around you. Watch the environment you like to fall into because they're a reflection of yourself and where you are at the moment. Be self-aware. Trill Chris said wishing negativity on others or trying to put a spell on them. You can't wish negativity on nobody else. You can just wish negativity and you will receive whatever you wish for. You can only manifest for yourself. I can't live your mind. Some of y'all been hating on me and hoping for my downfall since 8 years ago. And it ain't happened yet. You get it? Like that. But you been suffering all this time. You ain't aware of that when you like, damn, the hardship I've been wishing on Silas, that shit been happening to me. It was happening to me before I even started, like, wishing it on him. It's a deep thing to grasp. That's why I say it ain't good to think or feel no negativity for nobody. You shouldn't get so lost on your negativity where you get there. We speaking your hardships. You shouldn't never get so lost on it where you get it. It's the most central thing in your perspective. The most thing you focus on. You're going to start pushing it off onto others and wishing it for others. And that same wishing force that you have is the same force that got you there. It's going to keep you there. In regards to whoever you wish your negativity for, you'd have to physically get up and make some negativities happen for them. Other than that, you can wish all you want. You can only manifest for yourself. Your thinking mind is for you. Your mind can't discern, oh, you wanted that negative thing to happen to them, and you want these thoughts to happen to you. Your brain is for you. Whatever you think is for you. And next, you want to think good things. You want to have others thinking good things for you to strengthen that force of good things happening to you. But if you don't want nothing good to happen to yourself, everybody in life could pray for you. It wouldn't have no effect because you don't care. You follow? They can't manifest for you. They can only add to your manifestation. You get it? They can only help you. They can't do for you. In that, your mind have to be clear. You can't be having negative thoughts for others because you're going to manifest it for yourself. And so you get my point? And keep the mind pure. Don't get so lost on your negativities or your hardships. Everybody have them. They come and go for everybody. Everybody's is different measures according to their situation, but you can't get stuck on that. And you can't be lingering around, you get it? Those that have that negativity with them where they want to see you or anybody like that. Get to a place where you deal with those that's just, good in their ways. Watching the news leaves people paranoid. I understand the transformation of thought and how we can prevent nasty intentions within self. Watch the news, they rioting and doing whatever they do. You click on my channel, you see me sitting by the river chilling. It's peaceful as shit. It's the same life, same New York State. They show you New York, and every college in New York, they having a riot and going crazy. I'm in that same place. I didn't see none of that. You get, whatever y'all got going on, I do not see it. I ain't looking to see it. You get my point? And so, people gravitate to whatever they want to. Meaning a lot of y'all are negative inside, so you can draw to negative environments and negative people and go through whatever that bring you through. But there's always peace and beauty here. The whole world could be on fire. And you get my point? There's going to be people just chilling and relaxing. You get my point? Babylon's on fire. And it's always going to be like that. And you have to find that peace and know. You got to respect the thing. A lot of y'all ain't get there yet where you respect wisdom and you respect peace. Meaning respect what it do for the self. You ain't never had no peace to see like how it feel and what it do for you in regards to you moving forward and working and the clarity of thought and things you have. You ain't never had that to know like the worth of it. And you ain't never had a wise mind where you can figure out things on your own and notice. And that you don't know the importance of it, but you should from your disarray. else they serve the disarray side. And so chaos is before order and after it. But make sure you in good spirits. I'm not sure if I'm going to be coming back anymore. Like I said, I haven't respected my work. You haven't been supportive. No hard feelings, but you get it? I have to think. But more than likely, I'm not coming back, so hopefully y'all find y'all way. Hopefully y'all find y'all way. Find y'all peace. Everything boils down to that. Look at life as a disorderly thing that you have to put peace to. And so you have to find a real connection with God, like I was explaining. God being something that you have to work on self to get to. The more you work on self, the closer your bond will get with this God. This God being this hidden hand I was explaining to you. These hidden happenings that are lessons to you that you don't grasp, you will start to see more and more of them. You will start to get in tune. The more you work on yourself, you start with your mind, your emotional state, and you can deal with the physical whenever you deal with it. But the mind and the emotional state, you can't take your physical with you outside the physical. And you do journey outside of it. Meaning y'all go to dreaming unconsciousness. Y'all journey outside of the physical and you get it? You can't take it with you. I understand your question, Yaya. Oh, I'm sorry, I ain't read it. I was watching your Fallen Angel video today from 5 years ago. And what you're saying now reminds me of the crazy state of mind that the world is in. Like the cells in the body that are sick or dying. Yeah, our world is a body, meaning we live in a solar body, so it dies at some point. And when it do, the end of days. So kind of grasp. Now, I have to get to a place where y'all have a real relationship with God. That way we can all, fulfill our purpose. Our purpose being cleaning up this place that we all came to and keeping it that way. Everybody born into life is a part of a family. Meaning we all the people that made it here. There's hella souls didn't. Millions of sperm cells was chasing for that egg, but you got it. And everybody born into life, you get it? There's enough here for everybody to be wealthy and have more than they need. It just has to be ordered. And the only way it's going to be ordered is if everyone is fed and balanced within. And that we supposed to be all coming together, taking care of this place and making sure when new souls is born here, they get schooled on the truth and realities of this place and their purpose. And they do these. You keep up with this. I'm talking the ground get ripped up and all the soil you get back replenished and you get it? Y'all neighborhoods looking like fruit gardens and vegetable gardens. The animals getting their share, everything being balanced. That's what we're here for. We can tame the animals and control them. In that we can control them to say you gonna get this portion every day. You leave the prey alone. You get it, and have everything balanced where everybody could just do their works and then enjoy the fruits of their labor. Everybody getting paid the same, which is access to anything you want here. Those of y'all that know how to sew, you're making clothes. Anybody that wants clothes, you love making clothes, you make more than enough for everybody. When you hungry, you don't plan food, but that person do, and they make sure everybody get their fair share. Like that. Everybody doing their work, and everybody living off of it. Everybody doing their works, though. Those of y'all that know how to make cars, you make cars for everybody. You don't have to charge nobody. Because when you need clothes, Shorty make clothes for everybody. She will make nothing but silk and the best fabrics you could think of. However you want it, she gonna do it. The dude that cut hair, he cut everybody hair. Everybody walking around looking like they need to look and having what they need to have. And everybody's job is just to seek out and make sure everybody got. That's all we supposed to be doing. Walking around this place making sure everybody got. And whoever don't, get it? Square them out. We all here. You get my point? We all a family. It don't matter what skin color you are. We all here. There's more space than all of us, so you get my point? Don't nobody have to be fucked up. But y'all got things called lying, greed, and it's quite despicable, but hopefully y'all grasp. Now I'm about to depart. Hopefully y'all grasp. If you return, make sure you come in peace. If you have any disdain, make sure you kind of get that out of here. I don't really want to deal with those kind of things. I like peace and growth. And you get it? Getting to points. Serving purposes. Not groups and people, but purposes. And fulfilling them purposes and moving on to next purposes. If you ain't on that kind of flow, I ain't big on arguing back and forth. That's a waste of my time. And just about truth. If the truth bother you, well, that's all you gonna kind of get here. It'd be nice if you fair and balanced. If you ain't so fair and balanced, it may be a little harsh, but I don't think past the video. So once I cut it off, it's off for me. Y'all can ponder on the deep content you got out of this video. I didn't get to I already got it in my mind that I'm about to sign off, but I forgot that I was supposed to finish the beginnings of this video when I'm explaining the death. But I'll do that another time, one day. Salam, peace and wisdom, Darrell Watson.